Hello guys, what is up? Yeah, this is not usually my my recording area. This isn't usually the site that you see me in, but this is where we are. So this video today, it really is, I was gonna say bittersweet, but I don't really see a sweet part of it. I mean, there's a bright side to everything, you know? I don't know what this one really is, but it really sucks, man, you know? And you guys might be wondering, Bennett, what are you talking about? You're yapping and you aren't giving us any information on why you are yapping. What the flip are you yapping about? And I will explain right here, right now. So, YouTube has been my dream forever, still is, always freaking will be. Content in general, I want to have an impact, I want to have an influence on as many people possible. And that is the number one thing I want to do with my life. I feel like that's the destiny that I'm creating for myself. Now, every week, posting is my favorite part of the week. Just to see the way people respond, react. The editing process in itself I find fun, I love to do it. But for a few weeks, that part will be cut out of my life. So about a few months ago, I would post a bunch of political stuff and a lot of just what I felt was true. And mostly what I still feel is true. But my parents found out about that and they obviously weren't too happy about it. You know, I'm a 16-year-old who is posting political stuff when I probably should just be focusing on other stuff. And I understand their concern. This is not a bash at all towards my parents, so don't take it as that. I completely understand why they don't want me posting stuff like that. So, you know, I stopped. They let me keep the TikTok, which honestly, I was very surprised that they did that. They did not have to do that. I completely expected them to just take away my TikTok account because I grew over 3,000 followers on that TikTok account. So I was decently known. I mean, not that's like nothing in the grand scheme of things, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I was really surprised that they let me keep that. So I just stayed good. I just kept posting the motivational content. I just kept posting the motivational content and everything was fine until I kind of started slipping through the cracks just a little bit. I posted one thing about school, which was something I probably shouldn't have posted about, but it wasn't bad enough to get anyone mad. But then just about a week ago, I posted something else about politics and the state of the world right now. And they obviously found out. You see, you're probably thinking, Bennett, why did you do that? And at the time of posting that, I just felt like I couldn't hold my breath on this one. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say what I posted, but instantly I decided to private that video because I knew I was going to get in trouble for it and I didn't want to lose my YouTube channel. But I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't private it. I thought I did, but I didn't. So, I mean, the opinion I had is what most of the internet has. I just really felt like I needed to get it off my chest. Because in my perspective, somebody died. Right, I'm not gonna say what the situation was, but somebody died. I wanted to show that person a little bit of justice when I probably should have just kept my mouth shut. Now, I will say this though, when I am older, when I am not allowed to, but like when I am moved out, I am going to speak my mind on situations like this. But I completely understand why I cannot now. So this is no hate, no bashing towards my parents at all. I completely understand. But that leads us to present day. They find out and they want me to take a break from all social media. And when I first heard that, my heart kind of dropped because this is like my whole life. Everything that enjoy about life comes from this. Like, everything I love to do comes from this. All the excitements I have about the future, all the excitements I have just about days, weeks, months, years, all of that comes from this. This is like everything I love to do. And finding out that I'm going to have to take a break. Of course I bargained like crazy. I tried my hardest to get out of that sentence. Even though I probably gave myself that sentence, I tried so hard. But it didn't work. And that is why we are here today. But honestly, I'm not saying I agree with getting the YouTube taken away. But I'm not saying I'm angry about it. I'm not saying it was the complete just wrong decision either. Because obviously, I can't help but be upset about it. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I'm not upset at my parents, I'm upset at the situation. That's the best way I can put it. Because my parents are being parents, right? At least I have them. Which this shouldn't even be an at least situation. No, like, I love my parents, but it just sucks, man, you know? Like, I don't see this as a bittersweet. I kind of just see it as bitter right now. I'm really trying to work hard to move past that. But on the bright side, I will say this. They are letting me make this video, just to let you guys know. And they're also letting me stream on Twitch. So if you want to catch me anywhere, I'll be streaming at least 5 days a week. And when this video drops, I'm probably going to be streaming tonight too. Speaking of streaming, I streamed that new A$AP Rocky album when it first dropped. Like, I did the whole countdown and everything. Shit was amazing, bro. It was so good. I'm obsessed with it. I love Rocky. Fire freaking creator in general. Love him. Yeah, y'all really have to catch me on the streams for a while. I cannot give you an exact date on how long this is going to be. I don't have like a sentence on how long I'm not going to be able to create an upload, but I'm really just going to try to make it as quick as possible because I'm here for y'all, dude. I really do. I love this so much. And I know, obviously, I'm not showing a lot of emotion while making this. That's because I just have a lot of mixed feelings right now. A lot of me is just, I would say about 40% is anger, and the other 60% is just really sadness, man. I mean, I'm not depressed or anything, but this is just this is just my escape from the real world. This is just everything I love to do. This is my hope for the future. And it just feels like when you get something like this is like the one thing in life that I feel like I can just always rely on to make everything better. And it just, when it got taken away that quickly, and it definitely was self-inflicted. I mean, I definitely pushed the boundaries. Should not have posted that video. If I could go back in time, I would not have posted that video. But it's where we're at, man. Can't really change it now. I don't know what to do. But if I'm being honest, guys, like, this creating like this content shit is the best friend that I have ever had. Like, yeah, there's always going to be negative comments. There's always going to be people disagreeing with me, but that really is the beauty of it. I can always rely on this. I just want to thank you guys. I mean, I know we definitely have a really small community in the grand scheme of things, but I'm just so happy that I found this. I'm just gonna try to use this for when I come back to prove that I really have given my destiny. I have given my future to this. I'm gonna prove that I can still be successful with this, even with this setback, which I don't know how long it's gonna be, man. I really hope it ain't gonna be too bad. Like, a lot of my confidence stems from how much I love doing this and how much I truly believe it will work out. And with this setback, I can't keep creating, I can't keep progressing on that, and it's just really hard. It just feels so stagnant, and I hate that. But that's the situation, right? Like, I'll be honest with y'all, I have friends, but I don't have any friends that I can tell like everything to. I don't have anyone that I can just fully rely and trust on. Yeah, I definitely have people that I would die for. Friends wise, I don't know if I have anyone that would die for me though, other than my parents. Obviously, I know my parents would die for me, but when it comes to like people outside of my family, there's people that I would die for, but that I don't know would die for me. And yeah, I guess I can get lonely, but it's not like I'm upset about it, because I don't know. I don't really have a girlfriend when most of my friends do, so it's kind of like if I like ask to hang out, they're like, oh no, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend today. It's kind of like, damn. Well, at least I can record. But yeah, that gets lonely too. I mean, not permanently, obviously, you know. I mean, I'm not lonely overall. There's just these patches, usually late at night, maybe early in the morning, where it's like, I do wish I had somebody like that, but I don't right now, obviously. And, you know, I feel like I really could find somebody like that. I don't, because I don't want to put in all the effort and then just get turned away. Which I guess you could say, then why do you put in all this effort for YouTube when you could also not make it? And I really couldn't answer that, to be honest. The only thing that I know for sure is that I love doing this so much. And it has been something that I can rely on. It feels like I'm getting held back. And I know that's not what my parents intend, but it feels like I'm getting forced to not progress. And I just hate that. I wish I could fix that, but I can't. So I don't know where this road will take me. But I do know that I will be right back here the millisecond that I can be. And with that, this will probably be my last video for at least a week or two. You will be able to catch me on Twitch, but until then, I will see you guys later. I love you, and don't worry, I will still be recording every day. I will have a shitload of content to just put out there for you guys, and you guys will, when I'm back, you guys will not be lacking on the content. So yeah, maybe just for this 1, 2, 3, I don't even know how many week dry out, you will be, and I'm sorry about that. But I will always love y'all, and Godspeed to you. Love you.